Good morning, all. It is Friday, the 16th of February of 2024. And if you went by my last video, or one of my last videos, it's 2 days after Thanksgiving. Anyway, the shit show doesn't end in New York. An immigrant was killed during that subway melee where the person who was killed was an immigrant. Just doing his thing on the subway. And the gang fight on the 4 train, the kid who killed him was 16. 16. Kid's life is over. 16 years old. What are we doing? Oh, congestion pricing lawsuits put NTA projects in limbo. Yeah, it should. It should. We shouldn't have to pay for your ineffective budgeting. Anything you add, and anything you raise rates, the fares on the subways, and you raise the tolls at tunnels and bridges. Where does all this money go? I think the MTA wastes more money. They need to be audited big time by somebody outside of the state. Because these guys waste more money than I've ever seen in my life. They're again going with the 2nd Avenue subway, going further north, I believe, into Harlem, 125th Street. I think they're going higher. They're not coming downtown anytime soon, even though half of those tunnels are built already from the 70s. All they'd have to do is make sure that they're still fucking sturdy and maybe redo whatever they have to do to it. I forget what the term is. But yeah, all your MTA projects should be in limbo until you people know how to budget a fucking your books. How about taking a pay cut? Yeah, you won't see that happen. The new voting map, because people are leaving in droves, so now they have to do redistricting because we lost, I believe, a congressional member because the population is decreasing, and they had to make new maps, and the new map's about the same as the old map, so there was a whole big stink over that. 2 fire chiefs in New York City are under Fed bribery charges. I got to read up on that. So there were a couple of fire chiefs making a little more bucks than they should. You know what I mean? There's a whole KC Moore's parade victim. Radio DJ among 23 shot at Chiefs Super Bowl celebration. Democrat-run city. Just saying. Today is Donald Trump's decision day about his fraud trial in New York, where there was no fraud. So they're going to find him guilty. They're going to fine him $300 and something million. And it's going to go through the appeal process after that because this was judged before anybody heard any kind of arguments. So I'm going to wait. Of course, liberals are going to go, well, he's been convicted. Of what? I mean, he's not doing any jail time. He can still run for president. As much as you're trying to stop him from doing that, he can still run. So we'll see what the verdict is. I'm sure it's going to be the 300 and some odd million, and Lieutenant James, or whatever the fuck that fat bitch's name is, she's going to claim a victory. She's going to do her smug fucking, we got Donald Trump because that's what she ran a whole campaign on to be state attorney general. We're going to get Trump. So she had to pull something out of her big fat ass. So they'll probably rule not in favor. Blah, blah, blah. So there'll be appeals. There'll be all kinds of shit. More and more trials. I saw clips. I can't say I watched it. I saw clips of the prosecutor in Georgia getting grilled because of her little affair there. She ain't happy. She is not happy. So that should be interesting how that plays out. But other than that, it's really been a slow day. It's going to snow again here in New York. 1 to 2 inches overnight. And of course, because I have to, go out tomorrow morning and groom the dog, which means I'm gonna have to wash my ass just getting out of my driveway. Because my cul-de-sac is the Batman cul-de-sac. And if those of you who are my age and understand Adam West Batman and how everything was filmed like this, well, that's what my fucking cul-de-sac looks like. When you come in my cul-de-sac, it's a hill straight down into the corner. So I'm level because they leveled everything out. But the rest of the place is, So if I can't get out, if my car starts to slide, it slides downhill into other cars. Can't have that. So if I don't make it out in one shot, everybody's staying home. It's a pain in the ass. It couldn't come at a fucking worse time. You couldn't do it today. Today would have been perfect. But we'll see how we do. And I'll keep you informed. Booyah, everybody.